I am Jasmine Cacho, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. President Marcos Jr. says F1 is the best way to drum up business, calls his trip productive. Magnitude 5.1 quake struck Surigao del Norte. President Marcos Jr. leads the inauguration of construction of Metro Manila Subway in Pasig City. Senator Raffy Tulfo urges DOH to provide hazard pay to healthcare workers before Christmas. Indigenous people still refuse to receive COVID-19 vaccine due to culture practices. Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla set to meet with United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva, Switzerland. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
Just in, a palace official confirmed that Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles has resigned from her post. According to the newly resigned secretary, she is quitting due to health reasons. Senior Deputy Executive Secretary Hubert Guevara said that there is no decision yet as to who will replace her. After days of remaining silent on reports that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. was in Singapore over the weekend to watch the F1 Grand Prix, his office said that it is the best way to drum up business. JC Ogaire has a full story.
President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. declared that racing is the best method to drum up business and that his trip to the Formula One Grand Prix in Singapore over the weekend was productive. In a statement, he said, quote-unquote, "It was fulfilling to have been invited alongside several dignitaries and to have met new business friends who showed that they are ready and willing to invest in the Philippines. We'll be sharing more details on this at time." The world traveling to Singapore merely to watch the race, according to Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, is happy and shows that we have emerged from the business epidemic and are open for business. Meanwhile, Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles said President Marcos's trip to Singapore was a productive one. For Golden Nation Network, this is JC Ogaire.
For health updates, the government has approved an additional 1.04 billion pesos budget for COVID-19 healthcare workers. Here's the full details.
The Department of Budget and Management, or DBM, reported that the government has approved a 1.04 billion pesos Special Allotment Release Order, or SARO, for the special risk allowance of eligible health workers involved in COVID-19 healthcare. The budget was approved on October 3. As per DBM, unpaid COVID-19 SRA claims of 55,211 healthcare workers will be covered by the 1.04 billion pesos fund. They are entitled to receive 5,000 pesos for every month they are serving during the period of state of national emergency. The release of SRA was in compliance with the Bayanihan to Recover as One Act. It was further extended to June 30, 2021 under Administrative Order No. 42. RA No. 11712 was also approved in April 2022 to continue providing benefits to healthcare workers up to this day. The SRA was replaced by Health Emergency Allowance, or HEA, which stated that the benefit amount will depend on risk levels. Under the most recent iteration, risk exposure categories and allowance are as follow. Those deployed in low-risk areas shall be given at least 3,000 pesos, those deployed in medium-risk areas shall be given at least 6,000 pesos, and those deployed in high-risk areas shall be given at least 9,000 pesos. According to DBM, over 11.8 billion pesos was released for the allotment. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jasmine Cacho.
As for COVID-19 updates, the Health Department reported 1,967 new COVID-19 infections on October 3 and a total of 28,111 active coronavirus cases. The nationwide COVID-19 positivity rate in the country is at 14.1%. Meanwhile, Metro Manila logged 869 new infections on the same day. Other regions and provinces that recorded a high number of infections include Cavite with 169, Rizal with 112, Bulacan with 93, and Laguna with 86. Moving on, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, announced that a magnitude 5.1 earthquake jolted Surigao del Norte on Monday afternoon. In its latest bulletin, PHIVOLCS said that the tectonic quake struck 29 kilometers northeast of the municipality of General Luna. The quake, which was 15 kilometers deep, was earlier logged at magnitude 4.8. Meanwhile, intensity 4 was felt in General Luna, Surigao del Norte, and intensity 3 was reported in Surigao City, Surigao del Norte. PHIVOLCS added that aftershocks are likely but the damage is not expected from the magnitude 5.1 quake. The Energy Regulatory Commission rejected the joint petition of San Miguel Corporation and Manila Electric Company, or Meralco, for a price increase of its services. Max Legaspi has a full story.
The Energy Regulatory Commission, or ERC, has rejected the joint petition of San Miguel Corporation and Meralco in regards to its proposal to increase the price of power supply. This petition was originally proposed in 2019 when San Miguel, through its electricity division, San Miguel Global Power Holdings Corporation, or SMCGP, and subsidiaries entered into a fixed price agreement to be a supplier of energy to Meralco and its consumers. At the time the deal was made, coal prices were around $65 per metric ton. Now, it's over $400 per metric ton. SMC Chief Ramon Ang pleaded with ERC to not cripple power plants in this time of extraordinary circumstance and difficulty. In a 40-page decision written by ERC Chair and Chief Executive Officer Mona Lisa de Malanta fully explained why the joint petition was denied. De Malanta stated that Meralco should have exercised prudence in ensuring suppliers would have the necessary fuel for the operation. Moreover, ERC also stated that Meralco and San Miguel subsidiaries entered into a power supply agreement on their own free will without pressure or intervention from anyone. For Golden Nation Network, this is Max Legaspi.
Meantime, the Light Rail Manila Corporation, or LRMC, said that the Light Rail Transit Line 1, or LRT1, temporarily suspended its operations due to a fire incident near Vito Cruz Station. In a tweet, the LRMC said the operation was temporarily stopped at 9:03 a.m. In an update, the LRMC reported all 19 stations of LRT1 are back in operation. Based on a report from the Bureau of Fire Protection, the fire incident happened in a commercial and residential area on Rafael Alunan Street in Manila. The fire was declared out at 9:38 a.m. In the latest weather report, according to the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAG-ASA, the easterlies or hot and humid air coming from the Pacific Ocean is expected to bring slightly warmer weather in the eastern portions of Luzon and Visayas. But according to PAG-ASA, chances of rain showers and thunderstorms may still occur in Cagayan, Isabela, Aurora, and Quezon. While partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms will be seen over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. Coming up next, News Sports. President Marcos Jr. reappoints 10 cabinet members bypassed by Commission on Appointments. Davao City Representative Paulo Duterte laments names of TUPAD beneficiaries being used to defraud government. President Marcos Jr. leads the inauguration of construction of Metro Manila Subway in Pasig City. Stay tuned for more stories and reports when News Force returns.